So what were you saying, Radislav, about this car and what your strategy is? Tell me a little bit about it.
Now, in Bulgaria, there's a lot of freedom fighters. We've been under a lot of different, I would say, slaveries during the existence of our nation, and we're currently under so-called Bulgarian pig slavery. Why do we call it the pig slavery? Because in an analogy with the Animal Farm from George Orwell, the famous book, the pigs end up being the rulers of the animal farm. Currently, Bulgaria is ruled by these two pigs. We call them the pigs because first, if you look at their size, and second, if you look at their behavior towards people in Bulgaria, you know, they control the internal ministry, they control the police, they control the army, they control all the judicial systems, all the prosecutors' offices. Or if you're an ordinary citizen and you have your rights destroyed or your rights taken from you, they won't protect you. Instead, they're going to make sure that you go to jail no matter what happens and protect the people that are serving them. So if you serve the pigs, as we say it, then you deserve to be cured in only one way. It's not through violence. It's not through attacks. It's not through anything else but humiliation. So the ultimate weapon against mobsters that are in the government, like Boyko Borisov and Delan Peevski, for which all the European leaders know what they do and how they commit their financial crimes, how they commit all the other crimes towards ecology, towards healthcare, towards families, is to humiliate them. So we have a lot of business people in Bulgaria that have been destroyed by the rulership of these two, and they were forced to leave Bulgaria or sell their businesses and leave. And we have an example of a very famous farmer who had to leave to Romania and sell 60% of his business. The moment he saw how we're humiliating and finding ways to humiliate the current people that are in power and controlling all the structures, he said, I'll give you two of my sports cars. I'll give you a Ferrari and I'll give you a McLaren for 1 year. Use them in the best way possible to humiliate the pigs, because they forced me to leave Bulgaria, stop pay taxes, to destroy all the jobs that I had employed people here in Bulgaria. And if you could find a way to get this over with, we're giving you these two cars to use with all gas, all taxes, all insurance paid from us. Use them for 1 year. So here's what we did. We decided to get this Ferrari and put stickers and explain that Bulgaria has its own mafia and the mafia owns the government on all sides. And we also have the McLaren, which says that the European Union is a sponsor of the mafia in Bulgaria, because all the funds that are coming to Bulgaria are being allocated by these two mafia thugs that are currently in power. And I just want to tell you that Delan Peevski, he is sanctioned by the Magnitsky list, which is the highest level of corruption. It's the United States law Magnitsky, which means you cannot have bank accounts, you cannot operate with funds. And the reason he was put into the Magnitsky list is because he was trading with ISIS, drugs, firearms, and many other illegal things. 1,000 trucks were stopped from him trading with ISIS, and he got put into the Magnitsky list. And currently, the same guy is currently running the whole government of Bulgaria. So obviously the ordinary people cannot attack him, but the only way that we can work is we go to the institutions that he owns with t-shirts that says the Bulgarian mafia, and that in Bulgaria the mafia has its own government. And when we visit government employees with this t-shirt, they are supposed to do their job then. They help you, they assist you, they don't give you problems, because they know that you're part of the resistance and that you're humiliating their bosses. So instead of being violent, we humiliate the people that are destroying this country and they're destroying the human rights. And that's why we chose these innovative methods, because the cars are currently attracting the young people. We're talking kids that are between 10 up to 20 years old. When we stop in a city center and they ask, like, why did you put these stickers here? Their mind is open to understand the reality that they live in, and then they allow us, they give us the permission to tell them who is ruling them. And then those kids go back home and they ask their mom and dad, Mom, who are the pigs? Why are the pigs on the famous sports cars? And then their mom and dad are obligated to answer and tell their kids, here's what we've been missing out, and here's why we haven't been fighting for you, my child. So the kids now that see these cars ask their parents, why aren't you in the resistance? Why aren't you fighting the pigs? Since, you know, the pigs have destroyed so many lives in Bulgaria. So this is a very innovative marketing technique, which is without violence, but complete humiliation to the thugs that are in the government and that are destroying the future of the people here, and are also working in cooperation with the European Union.
Thank you so much, Radislav.
That was